Going against the Buffalo Bills, you know, this game against them, it's a potential Super Bowl matchup. It's very much a potential matchup between them and us, and we know that they got a talented roster over there. Josh Allen is crazy talented through his legs and his arm. He could definitely get out the pocket, stay in the pocket, and make strides. Um, that offensive line, it's nice over there. Their defense is great over there, but we're the better team, and we're the best team out of the NFC to compete with a team like that out the AFC. And it's gonna be a great game. It's gonna be one of those games that you could talk about for a very long time, just like last night's game. It was a very, very, very good game that we could talk about for a very long time. And we know that the North was ran by the Green Bay Packers for about like what, 2 or 3 decades, maybe so. We can definitely say that, but we're the guys, we're the top dogs in the North, and we're gonna hold on to this thing for a very long time, and we're not giving it back to no one. We're not gonna let the Bears take it. We're not gonna let the Vikings take it. We're damn sure not gonna let those cheeseheads take it from us. We're not gonna let that happen. All that crybaby shit that they were doing last night. Cry more, cry more. Go ahead, cry, because we're here to stay. And we're gonna keep on beating you. We're gonna keep on putting belt to ass to you every single time. Um, if you look at the stats from our stats in last night's game, we've passed more than we did run. You know, we had 111 yards rushing, but we had 280 yards. The total yards in this game was 391 to be exact. 27 first downs, 7 for 15 on third down efficiency. Fourth down efficiency, we were 4 for 5. 76 total plays, 1 sack allowed, 2 punts, 7 penalties, 0 fumbles lost, 1 interception thrown, and our time of possession was 36 minutes as an offense. Um, and as for Jared Goff threw for 283 yards, 32 for 41, 3 TDs, 1 interception. That 1 interception, I know he wishes that he could get that back, but he threw that straight to Xavier McKinney, and I think that there was miscommunication between the wide receiver and him. That's what I think that was. Um, but then again, our crowd brought it. They brought the noise. They were pumped. They were excited. I expected that, and I could expect the same from us again for next week against Buffalo. And you know, that's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great challenge. It's going to be a great test. It's putting us to the test to see if we're, willing to go far and willing to go to the distance. And we are willing to go far and we're willing to go to the distance. That's what championship teams do. You go to the distance and you do whatever you can to win. You sacrifice it all and lay it on the line for your brothers, for 60 minutes of football and 11 personnel. Each 11 personnel is going to do whatever it takes. And it takes more to just, get a swipe at the ball or get a tackle. It takes more. It takes more than that. I mean, it's important to get tackles. It's important to get PBUs, but it takes way more, and we do got impact players and we want to be impactful at coaching, and in order to have impactful players, you got to get impactful coaching, and we got to go out there and do what we got to do as an impactful coaching staff, and and as a team. So, like AG just said, it's not about the guys and if they fit the playbook. It's about the style of play. It's not just about playbooks or whatever. It's about style of play. It's about if you're gritty enough, if you have the grind, if you have the intensity enough and the will enough to go out there and make a statement on the field. And we've been making a statement all season long, so that's going to continue. That's not going to stop. And, we got 3 games left as it is on the, chart right now on the schedule. As I look at the schedule, Chicago, San Fran, Mini, Buffalo being, for starters. But yeah, if we ever did lose next week against the Buffalo Bills, I could definitely understand it. We already clinched our spot in the playoffs, but there's 3 other teams we don't want to lose to. We don't want to lose to Chicago, San Fran, Minnesota. at all, you know. And you know, the Packers, again, as I mentioned, that this team, they went to the Super Bowl before, and they're gonna sit here. The fans are gonna sit here and say, "Well, have you been to a Super Bowl? Have you won it?" No, we haven't been to a Super Bowl. We have 4 championships. You know, we dominated the '50s with Bobby Lane. But even if we do win a championship this season for the Super Bowl, you know, we get our 5th title in franchise history. The first time we ever made it to the Super Bowl in the Super Bowl era, but our 5th title in franchise history would mean a lot to us. Um, but yeah, Super Bowl preview. It's going to be great. A Super Bowl preview between us and the Bills. Just a great Super Bowl preview and a great situation for us at 425. Um, I'm hoping Brian Branch can play. I'm hoping Ali McNeil can play next Sunday. Um, I love the fact that we were, you know, crashing to the pocket and getting to the quarterback with hits and hurries and sacks. We only had 1 sack in this game against, you know, the Packers. Jordan Love, we got him down. We were hitting him hard. We were being tough and tenacious. You know, we were very poised throughout this whole game. You know, there were times where we couldn't stop the run, but we had to stop the run when it mattered most. There were times where we allowed them to score in the red zone, and there were times where we stopped them from scoring in the red zone and held them to field goals. But for the most part, the greatest result of all is getting the win and sweeping the Packers and handling our candle, you know, so to speak. So Buffalo, I'm ready for you. I'm ready for you. I'm not scared of you. I mean, you are one of the best teams in the AFC, but you're playing against the best team in the NFC, the Detroit Lions. And we're ready for you, you know. And next week, we're bringing the noise. The fans are going to bring the noise. It's going to be hype. It's going to be just it's going to be crazy. It's going to be something that we'll never, ever forget. And even if we lose, it's a lesson to be learned. And in order to, you know, become champions, you got to learn from lessons. You got to learn from losses, and you got to build yourself up for, you know, the next couple games. So to get back on the track of success and winning, you know, straight out and straight through. So give me your thoughts on the game, and make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. I'm at 265 subscribers. This is your boy Chicken Nugget King 313. Hey, one pride. We here, baby. One pride. We doing it, man. We taking this thing worldwide. And keep on bringing the noise. You know me, I'm going to keep bringing the noise too. So see you there. See you next week. Let's go. One pride.